Hey guys, welcome back to the F90 channel. I'm Chris, and today we have the new 2021 facelifted E-Class, more specifically the E450. Before we get started with the video, I want to thank Ray Katina Mercedes-Benz of Edison for providing this vehicle here today for us to review and do an in-depth review of interior, exterior, as well as a driving review. So thank you very much. For any of your Mercedes-Benz needs or any sales of any Mercedes cars you guys are looking at, make sure you ask for Alan or Manish. So let's first start with the presence of the car. This is the E-Class, a very classy car from Mercedes. It's going to be longer and wider than most of the economy cars that you're used to, such as a Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord. Mercedes to me is more of a classy design, and Audi is more subdued, and BMW is more, I would say, performance oriented. But nice sleek design, kind of taking cues from other E-Class as well as S-Class. Here we have it in black with the chrome trim. I think this is the quintessential, sedan that you know of from Mercedes. So let's dive right in. Starting with the front, we have this grille here, which is very cool because we have these hexagonal shapes. I thought they were actually diamond at first, but they're diamond shaped. They're actually hexagonal shaped here. As well as this chrome trim piece going across. Mercedes emblem with the camera integrated right there. Chrome trim piece, and this here. What's kind of cool, it looks like it has a little bit of a concave shape to it, but it's actually going straight across. It's just the Mercedes-Benz emblem that's kind of bulging out, but it's a nice design. Moving down here, we have this chrome trim piece on the bottom, as well as the tow hook, front sensor, and this splitter area here where we have these look like plastic splitters on the bottom for the airflow. Moving on to the side to where the fog light would be, we have nothing, as well as a sensor here. So it's just for looks, just for aesthetics. We have kind of a cutout piece there. You can see there's a hole actually goes in there, so that should help with airflow as well as for cooling. But there's actually nothing functional here. It's just a nice design. And if we go to the right side, it's the same exact thing with the hole there on the right. Moving on to the headlights. We have this new stripe, so no longer do we have those stripes that go up, so 2 for E-Class, 3 for S-Class, and then 1 for the C-Class that used to go up, vertically. Now we have this and going across horizontally. And now these are actually not the multi-beam lights, these are the standard lights that come with the car. The multi-beam is the ones that vary the high beam as you drive along. So these are just the standard lights that you see. Okay, so just go a little bit more detail into the car itself. We have the lights here, as you can see they're reflecting right there. They reflect off these little dishes that you see there. It looks like 8 in there. And these little reflection points here as well. You also have this that lights up, very cool. And then the actual daytime running light that you have here is actually the turn signal of the car. And in the mirrors, we have the turn signal integrated here. And in the rear, these are lights, which look very cool. They look like little cubes. And they go across, and this whole back bar is just one piece of reflective material, very cool. And then you have the turn signal integrated down there. And then we have reflector, sensor, and same thing on this side. Looking at the hood, it's actually much more muscular than I remember other E-Classes being. We have these bulges on both sides. They're actually quite aggressive from the side, and then from the front you can see what they look like. And then we also have our Mercedes-Benz symbol here. Very nice. Okay, so with Mercedes-Benz you have a little latch here. You just lift up on that. And there goes the entire hood. So here, what we have is a 3-liter inline-6 turbo engine, and I remember it has the EcoBoost now, so the starter motor actually produces 21 horsepower. So that with the inline-6, you have 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. And that's matted to a 9G-tronic 9-speed Mercedes' 9-speed automatic transmission, as well as 4Matic. So looking around the engine bay, we have our brace here. There's our air intakes, which, ooh, very cool. There's little flaps here that just flap up. And this is open, so there must be a very unique, clever system there designed. The engine cover here, which we have 6-cylinder written across, as well as a Mercedes symbol and your oil cap. Okay, more brace, fluids, in this nice mesh area here. And your windshield washer fluid goes right here. And then on the other side, there's nothing besides the positive terminal. So if you need to jump a car, there's your positive terminal. And there you go. Ground clearance is also quite good here in the front. We have a decent amount of travel, but the height is really good. It's just we have these extensions of the splash guards on either side, which most cars have. Moving on to the fender, we have fender here with no badging on the side. We do have this line that starts off right on the side and goes all the way across right where the door handles are, all the way to the back of the car. The fenders are they only stick out a little bit, as you can see there, a good amount. And then we have our rims. These are actually on Pirelli tires, and these are 245 45 18s. Nice design there. And let's just finish off the rims in the back. So again, 245 45 18s in the rear as well. Just to quickly cover the windshield. Usually don't cover this, but here we have all the different cameras and sensors that you see here. You have a camera there, sensor there, as well as a sensor there. So we have 3 things that are coming out right there. That's actually what provides the huge bulk that you see on the inside above the mirror. Whenever you get inside an E-Class or actually any modern Mercedes, you have this huge bulky kind of thing sitting on the windshield, and that's what it's for. In this car is keyless go, like most modern cars. I have the key in my pocket, and I just approach the door handle. Boom, it opens up, the mirrors open up, open it, close, and I hit the little indent, and the car closes again. So looking at the door overall, we have the chrome trim that goes all the way around, as well as the black trim here for the B-pillar. I would say on the E-Class, actually most Mercedes, I really like the night package, which just blacks out most of the window trim, but here the chrome really works really well with the black, kind of makes it gives it a really nice executive look, as well as the handles here. So the mirrors, really nice design. We have the integrated turn signal blinker here, which lights up. We also have our camera here for all the different views. Blind spot monitoring right here. This kind of sticks out. It's kind of cool to see that. There's a little edge here. And these fold in as well. So the door itself, not really any other lines besides this line here that goes all the way across the car from where the door handles are. Everything else is pretty much flat, moving downwards there. We have the side skirt, which is just separated, and they start doing a concave sort of design, so it kind of swoops like this as you move along. That's a better view right there. It's kind of swoops around going in the back. So moving on to the roof, we have the sunroof or moonroof, and we also have here the inserts for your ski box or bike box or whatever you may be using, and as well as our antenna GPS. Now onto the rear 3/4 panel, starting off back here. Actually, the bumper extends all the way up to here. We have just this part moving up. Again, no badges here. Very clean looking car. So now for the rear of the car, we have the trunk. We have badging, so e450, a Mercedes emblem, 4Matic, meaning it's all-wheel drive. We have this chrome trim piece here, which goes across, which I actually like. If you're doing chrome all the way around the trim here, it really fits really, really well. With the night package, that's still chrome, so it's just something that gives a distinctive look. I think if you're keeping the badging, it actually works really, really well. We have the lights. Okay, then where our license plate is, as well as our trunk release, we have reflectors on either side, parking sensor, parking sensor, parking sensor number 3 and number 4. And then we have our exhausts, which if we look inside are actually not exhausts at all. They're just the tip, and then also there's nothing there. It was actually kind of surprising because I thought it was just going to be a space and it's going to be behind here, but there's actually nothing there whatsoever. Let's check the other side. Again, nothing there either. Tow hook, you have a mini diffuser here with this, as well as this, a chrome trim piece on the bottom. And this is our actual exhaust here on the right, as well as on the left. It just angles the exhaust downward. Okay, now we have the gas tank here. We just press and it opens up automatically. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Just one press, there you go. Now if you're filling up the gas, you don't have to strain yourself, and you just simply screw. You have a little place right here, you just put it, and that's it. Go back in, twist, and close. So that wraps it up for the exterior in-depth review of the Mercedes-Benz 2021, more specifically the E450. Apologies for this weird camera angle, but it's really windy outside and knocked over my tripod like 5 times. But this wraps up for the exterior review. We'll also have an interior review as well as a driving review. And if you guys have any questions about this car, please let me know in the comments below. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.